If you only had 24 hours to explore a city, what would you do? Today, we're in Taitung, a beautiful city on Taiwan's east coast. Towering mountains divide the area into the East Rift Valley and the East Coastline, each with its own unique charm.
If you're into stunning landscapes and local cultures like me, East Rift Valley is where you want to go. Picture the mountain views, endless crop fields, and rich indigenous culture, and charming little towns. What you want to do is just hop on a train, travel to Taitung City, and you can also rent a car, travel south to north. Soak it all in. Let's go.
Taitung's mountain region is full of streams, rivers, and gorges with clear water and shifting water paths. It's famous for river tracing. Today, we start our journey at one of the most popular spots around here, Mulberry Creek.
Gears check, helmets, life vest, wetsuit, and the river tracing shoes. I'm all ready. This is gonna be my first time river tracing on the East Coast. I heard the view is stunning along the creek. I can't wait. Let's go.
The first one. Going through the river.
The water is pretty swift today, so make sure you watch your step and stay safe. All right, let's get going. Get ready for an exciting river tracing journey today. We've got all kinds of terrain lined up, just waiting for you to take on the challenge. You'll be going upstream against the current.
Hey. Got Creek Harbor. Woo.
Wow, that was so fun. Make sure you swim and keep your balance. All right, let's continue.
After climbing up to the top of the rocks, get ready for the thrill. It's jump time!
Wait, why we have it? Let's go! Oh. Woo! Oh, great! Wow, that feels so good. It's so smooth.
Enjoy the thrill of the water slide with our coaches by your side.
So the current seems quite strong. Make sure you grab anything you can and step on the rocks firmly when you go forward. I can do this! Can you do this? Yeah! We can do it! Let's go.
Wow!
And of course, don't forget to snap some awesome photos along the way. Our guide prepared Abai for us as a meal to replenish our energy. Abai is a traditional dish commonly found in indigenous villages. It's kind of like the indigenous version of zongzi and is made by wrapping a mix of millets, glutinous rice, peanuts, and pork in betel leaves, then steam it. It has a subtle aroma from the leaf and a wonderful rich texture.
River tracing at Mulberry Creek, it's so much fun. Along the way, you can enjoy the sunshine, beautiful landscape, and the stunning waterfalls. At the end of the tour, you can also enjoy this traditional indigenous cuisine called Abai. Here, enjoy.
Thank you.
Woo! I'm gonna take it. So hungry. Wow, it smells really good. Has a really strong aroma of the junkie leaf.
Pork from Guanshan Township in Taitung County is famous for its quality. Thanks to the clean environments and pure water, the pork here is especially tender and tasty. There's a restaurant hidden in the countryside here that serves up amazing fried pork cutlets made with high-quality local pork. This place is full of handmade charm and creative touches. You'll never guess it's a restaurant until you walk in and smell the food.
And it's so thick. See the outside shell? It's so crispy and golden brown, and the inside, the pork cutlet is really juicy and tender. Wow, this is really good. I really like the thickness. It gives a really strong texture to it. If you order the pork cutlet rice, make sure you order the kumquat plum tea. Sweet and sour at the same time. Real appetizing. This is not just about the food, it's about experiencing Taitung, the lifestyle, in the most delicious way.
Sitting in this old wooden house, enjoying local dishes, soaking in the rhythm of the alleyways and the warmth of the land, life in Taitung's countryside flows effortlessly. Surprises often appear when you least expect them. In Taiwan's Guanshan and Chishan regions, the mountain spring water runs pure and clear, producing high-quality rice. That's why the rice from here is so famous. This water is also the perfect ingredients to bring up the rich, natural flavor of soybeans. Back in the days, soy products were a simple, affordable source of nutrition for rural communities. That tradition lives on today, with the area famous for its delicious tofu, tofu skin, and soy pudding. Tofu skin is a classic dish found all across Asia. It forms when fresh soy milk is heated. A thin layer naturally rises to the top, and that becomes the tofu skin. Whether it's enjoyed fresh, deep-fried, or added to soups, tofu skin is always a delicious treat.
I've been craving this the second I step in. The aroma is so strong, so rich, it smells so good. Look what I ordered. I ordered definitely the soy milk, the tofu pudding, and the signature dish. Ooh. You know, personally, I love the tofu skin rolls. Back in Canada, when I was a student, over the weekend, I would get friends over to have hot pots. And one ingredient that we can't miss out from the grocery store is the tofu skin. And what's special about this place is that they pan-fry their tofu skin rolls. Look, it's really crispy on the outside. And it smells so good. They also have sauces on the side. You can try it plain or you can eat it with a sauce. I love the texture. It's kind of chewy and springy at the same time. And it's really good even if it's plain too. Oh my god, it's really rich. The aroma of this soybean.
Chishan isn't just about stunning rice fields and the laid-back lifestyle. It's also turned into a lively hub for arts and culture. In recent years, the town's become a real creative hotspot with installation art and cultural events popping up everywhere. It's definitely an experience you won't want to miss.
Beautiful painting. We're at a Chishang Art Center. This place offers residencies for artists and bring creative and more artistic vibe inside the town. And this diary basically saying that they got inspired and created this art piece during their residency. This place, it's so innovative. It was an old barn before. The Chishang Art Center has invited 48 artists for residency for the past 10 years. And they're all from different countries. They have immersed themselves into local culture, saw the beauty of Chishang, and created over 60 beautiful artworks. They're all displayed here. Let's check out more. Behind the fog, there's beautiful scenery over here. Just like life, you get lost sometimes, but at the end of the day, you will clear out and everything will be fine.
The art museum preserves the original wooden structure and the nostalgic charm of the old rice barn. Besides regular exhibitions, there are also lectures, workshops, and live performances held here. giving visitors a chance to experience Chishang's art and the way of life in different ways.
Look at me all geared up. I'm in the middle of Dapo Lake.
Dapo Lake is a natural wetland formed by fault activities, covering about 28 hectares. Never drying up throughout the year, it was a vital resource for early residents, providing fish and water for farming and daily life. Today, its stunning lake views and surrounding mountains attract many visitors. And paddling a traditional canoe here? That's a perfect way to experience it.
Oh, paddling through the lake. All by myself today. You know, I've tried stand-up paddling before on the Samu Lake, and I've tried a dragon boat. Canoeing today, I would say it's much easier and so relaxing, so chill. You have the lake all by yourself, plus you're sitting.
Dapo Lake is one of the most important wetlands ecosystems in eastern Taiwan. It's home to a rich variety of birds, fish, shrimps, and wetland plants, a vital habitat for wildlife to live and breathe.
Beautiful trail. Aquatic plants, birds chirping, and fish surrounding me. This totally gives a different vibe than canoeing on the water. This is more settled. You can stop at your own pace. Compared to canoeing on the water, you're actually drifting even though you're not paddling. But both of them are really relaxing. The beautiful trail stretches about 2.7 kilometers around the lake. We have paddled through the water, we have walked, and I saw people biking. But there's another way that you definitely can miss out. Let me show you. Come. 老板你好，
Hi, hello,
今天麻烦你了。
不会不会。
High Kart is a fun and different way to experience a place. It's safe, accessible, and easy to operate, with slower speeds that make it perfect for short trips around the city or sightseeing.
Not only 2 wheels, but we're on 4 wheels. Hi cars, let's go! Woo! Yay! Woo!
Our High Kart's adventure begins out among farmland with our end goal being Dapo Lake. Then we'll circle the lake along the short line before heading back to the shop.
Look at the cart, it's red, right? Reminds me of the Mario Kart. You know, this is really fun compared to walking, paddling, or even biking. This is totally a different vibe because you get so low to the ground, the way that you see the view is just different. Everything is just maximized.
Lakeside Trail is dotted with plenty of art installations. Thanks to the instructor's detailed explanations, you get a much deeper experience and connection.
We have arrived at our first spot. Let's go.
Look at this masterpiece. There are 3 art installations around the Dapo Lake, and they all utilize the local materials to create this art piece. It's not beautiful? It's staring at the Dapo Lake. Wow. And look at the eyes. That's the reflection of the skies, the mountains, and the lake.
Whoa, I think we have arrived at our second spot.
Look at this masterpiece. It's made by driftwood. And this human sculpture with the little toads over here emphasizes the balance between human and the nature. Isn't that beautiful? When I was walking, traveling around the lake by myself, I feel kind of lonely but more immersive just by myself, some me time. But now with my friends and the tour guide, I get deeper into the culture and I get more stories behind it. Isn't that better? Which one would you prefer? Anyways, let's keep going.
Tonight, we're staying at a campsite on Zulfan Mountain in Beinan Township. That shimmering sea of lights in the distance, that's Taitung City and the Pacific Ocean. If you're on the Whirlwind Trip or don't have much camping experience like me, seeing all that gear can feel pretty overwhelming. So this time, I picked a campsite that's super convenient. Here, they offer a no setup, no gear glamping service. Staying here costs about the same as a hotel, but the experience of being surrounded by nature is completely different. You can even cook your own meal outdoors and enjoy the stunning view right in front of you.
You know, hot pot is definitely my go-to, especially when I come to camping. You just have to buy the ingredients and dump everything in. It's gonna be all ready.
I think it's ready. Whoa! Wow.
So if you ever plan to come to Taitung, make sure you book an appointment over here. You can enjoy the best of East Rift Valley over here. Enjoy the starry night, the grand view of Taitung City with the city light, and of course, the great company. Cheers, guys. Abai. Woo! Hey, if you're visiting Taitung, there's one thing that you absolutely can't miss out. It's both magical and exciting at the same time. Maybe your heart rate's gonna be a bit off the chart. The Hot Air Balloon Festival! It's about 6:20 in the morning now. You know, the hot air balloons usually take off at sunrise and sunset. And why? That's because the air temperature is relatively more stable during these times. So that means it's gonna be safer and smoother for us up in the sky. Wow, we're really up high here. Woo!
Hot air balloon travel is a special experience that allows you to overlook the magnificent natural landscape from high altitude.
To be honest, like Inka said, I'm not a morning person either,
Me
but this is
too.
totally worth it.
Me too, 20 years I'm doing this and I'm not...
20 years of the piloting?
Yeah.
Wow.
I will also make some video with you guys for photo.
The Hot Air Balloon Festivals is one of the Taitung's most popular annual events, drawing huge crowds every year. You can drive yourself or take one of the shuttle buses from Taitung City or the train station, whichever way you choose to get there. It's best to head out early. Traffic can get pretty heavy. Just 5 short minutes floating above Luye Highland with lush green fields and rolling mountains beneath me. It's truly an unforgettable experience. Luye Highland lies in the heart of Taitung's East Rift Valley, embraced by the central and coastal mountain ranges. Its unique terrain and steady winds make it the perfect spot for hot air balloons and adventure sports like paragliding.
But before we take off, we're gonna listen to the instructor's safety checks. Let's go. As a production, I'm putting on knee guard, just in case, safety first. The most important thing about taking off is you probably have to run as fast as you can. As you're going down a slope, you run as fast as you can, and then you'll be able to take off. Let the wind do the magic.
Look at the grand view here. We're at the Taiping Mountain. There are two takeoff spots for paragliding. One is really close to the tourist center. The other one is here, the Taiping Mountain, which is about 20 minutes drive away from the tourist center. Geared up, safety checked. Wind direction check, temperature check. I think we're ready to take off, pilot. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run as fast as we can and we don't stop. All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's
Tony,
go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
Go. Run.
Whoa, sit back. Hello! Hello, friends! It looks like I'm at the 4D cinema chair. Everything is just so unreal. Woo! Look at the mountain and the endless crop hills. This is totally a different experience compared to the hot air balloon. Okay, that direction, that's our landing site. Over there, the mountains, that's Pacific coastline, and that's the Pacific Ocean. You see the white dots with the houses over there? That's Taitung City.
Paragliding at Luye Highland is a year-round activity. As long as the skies are clear and the winds are right, you can fly during any season. But spring and autumn are considered the best times, with the most stable winds for a smooth takeoff. Paragliding here is unpowered, meaning the flights depend entirely on natural updraft. Because of that, the flight time isn't fixed. It all comes down to the wind and the air currents. Taitung's mountain region is where nature and culture blend beautifully. I started the day with a peaceful morning by the water, wandered through artsy little towns, hiked, swam, floated high above in hot air balloon, and tasted some amazing local food, all in just 24 hours. The journey doesn't stop here. Stay tuned for more whirlwind trips in Taiwan.